Hey everyone, it's Mario Time 1000, and welcome back to the 2018 F1 Diecast unboxing series thing. I guess that's what it is now. Today, we are looking at the Williams FW41. But before we get into that, let's take a look back quickly at the diecast we've already looked at in this series. Yeah, I guess I'm really going for that. Don't want to move that all the way. The first diecast we looked at was the Spark Marcus Ericsson diecast. The Sauber C37, the Alfa Romeo Sauber car. So just a quick look at it here. This is the newest camera that I'm having trouble with. So yeah, that was a pretty nice one. Then we looked at the Toro Rosso cars. We've got Pierre Gasly here. Toro Rosso Honda. Really, really nice car. And of course, these videos are in the playlist, the F1 video playlist, so if you missed them, be sure to check them out. The lighting, really weird on that Honda logo. And of course, we also had Brendan Hartley. This was the double pack thing that I reviewed. And then in the last video of the series, we looked at the two Barago Ferrari cars that I was really worried about initially, but they're pretty good. One thing I didn't mention though, I won't really be able to get in too close, but the overspray right here, you can see on the car, it looks like the carbon fiber's got a little red on it. You can see that's on both cars, so I don't know if that is intentionally like that, and if that's just a detail that they only painted and didn't really mold. Sebastian Vettel, and of course we've got Kimi Räikkönen. But yeah, these were pretty nice cars. I'm flinging these around a little bit more than I would the other cars. But those are the cars we've looked at so far. Now we are going to look at the MiniChamps Williams car. Specifically, that's the back. Ooh, whoopsie. I think the box is... No. Yeah, the box is on backwards. I've had to film this intro a couple times. It's been really annoying. But we're going to take a look at the Williams FW41. So let's quickly get into that. And yeah. Alright, now we're in the tripod stupid camera that'll not focus on anything. The Williams car. Very, very interesting. Now, first looking at the box, obviously, as I said, it's on backwards. It's supposed to be on the other way, but we got the MiniChamps logo and the Williams logo. Interesting that it just says Williams and not Williams Martini Racing or anything. Here's the bottom of the box. There's pretty much nothing going on down here. Yeah. So, we're going to quickly get into the diecast. Let's not waste any time now. Unfortunately, yes, it is just the one Williams car that we are looking at today, Lance Stroll's car. I have bought the other car, the Sergei Sorokin car. It just hasn't come yet, and I really wanted to look at this because when I took this out of the box the first time, man, this is a really nice looking car. Let's not even waste our time with the cover. Here it is, the Williams Martini FW41 driven by Lance Stroll. Now what is really unfortunate is I can't really get in super close. I can probably zoom in a little bit. It looks, yeah, the zoom looks fine, I guess. So we're going to have to zoom in. I can't really get close with this camera, but here's a close-up look of it as everything comes into frame. I'm going to take this off the base as we do usually. And we're going to take a really close look at this car. First, we're going to look around the box area. We've got Williams Martini Racing, Mercedes FW41, Lance Stroll 2018. Interestingly enough, there is no race on here. A lot of times with the MiniChamps diecast, you get race, like it says what race it's from. On the back, we've got more of the mumbo jumbo copyright stuff. And on the back we've got the car. Underneath is nothing except the MiniChamps logo. So yeah, let's get into this diecast. I will unscrew it from the base off screen, and then we will take a closer look at it. And here is the car out of its box. But before we take a look at the car, and I know you guys all want to know what I have to say about the box. Yes, the best part of the diecast, the box. No. I just want to mention this briefly because, I don't know, I'm trying to build like a story arc here. Like, you know, I develop as a character as I go on through these diecast videos. The MiniChamps boxes were always something I didn't really like because they were always the same no matter what diecast you got. This is not the case, and I guess this more makes sense with the stand. I really like that they have changed it up a little bit. Based on what diecast you get. Obviously, this is the first single car MiniChamps I've gotten for the season, but I assume there would be at least some difference. You know, I come to think of it now, this could just be the box that we get on these diecasts now. I guess I'll figure that out soon enough, but even then, it's still a pretty good looking packaging, and at least it has like the team logos and stuff. I don't remember if there was a Toro Rosso logo on the Kvyat MiniChamps car I got last year. But yeah, that's just a little side note. Now to the diecast we've all been waiting for. I know everyone loves Williams because they're just unbeatable this season. Obviously, that's not true. They're the slowest car in the fields. Now, we'll take a look at the diecast before we start shibbing on them. But let's move on. I really don't know how to transition because I got to be honest with you guys. This car looks absolutely stunning. Like, it looks fantastic. I really wish the lighting was working on better, but I really am at a loss for words here. When I took this out of the box the first time just to see it, I wouldn't say I was stunned or anything, but it looks super good. Try to get in the middle of the frame here. The white and the white, it just shines so really. It's a really nice looking car. The wheels, oh, the lighting is just not going to do it for me. The super soft tires we have on here, you can see the bolt in the middle is red. It just looks so nice. Like the color scheme, you can see it with the front wheel better. It's just a really nice looking. I'm really glad they chose the super soft tires for here. The black rims and the little red bolt in the middle, it just looks really nice. They complement each other well, I guess you could say. As per usual with the MiniChamps diecasts, the carbon fiber detailing is really nice. We've got 18 Lance Stroll, Rexona. I believe that's a deodorant company. Got a lot of different sponsors down here. Pretty nice that they do have at least some sponsors. This side, this car is shaped really, really weirdly too. I guess I could look at the top. Look how weird the airbox is shaped. Like, it's so thin right here. Because it tucks in so far. Let's see if I can try to show this off. Look at that. Look at how weird that looks. That's just so bizarre. I didn't notice that, but the airbox is just sort of ends right there where that black part is, whereas the like the Sauber right here, it's pretty much the same. It tucks back in a little bit, but it's pretty much the same size. All this Williams, it just ends essentially. Very, very weird. I guess I should probably put this down because the guy who gets mad at me for touching the cars. There's not really a whole lot of up close we need to get, but that just shows you how good the detail on this car is. You can see you got the little lines on here. 18 on the back. Martini, their title sponsor. This livery, I said it looks really good. This livery was actually one of my least favorites on the grid, mainly because I've never really liked it to begin with since they started using it in 2014, and I started watching in 2016 pretty much. I never really liked this livery, but you know what? Once I have the car like in front of me, it looks pretty much, and the camera just doesn't always do justice. Um, let's take a look at the halo, because obviously that's what everyone wants to see. It's everyone's favorite part of a diecast. The halo. We've got Rexona logos on here, and it looks, yep, I can see it right there, because you can see the back of the car. It is, once again, a separate piece to the actual halo. The winglet on top is a separate piece, and we'll look at Lance Stroll as the driver. See if this is probably a bit too close for my camera. Yeah, it's not gonna. But we've got 18 on the top. It's gonna not work for me. Yeah, there you go. I guess this is all you really get. But the driver detail, it's got a steering wheel. I wonder if there's like decals on the steering wheel. Yeah, dude. Yeah, the steering wheel is actually detailed. There's no conceivable way I can show this because I don't have a light to like get in there, but the steering wheel is actually detailed, which is incredible because it's just a tiny little piece of plastic. Take a look at the barge board detailing right here. Wish my camera or my thumb finger didn't always have to be in the right. Very nicely detailed. Underneath the car, we've got the board. Williams Mercedes FW41 2018 MiniChamps, made in China, blah blah blah. Here's up front. Very weird looking diecast, but a nice one nonetheless. Now we got to talk about Williams. They had a awful season. Now I'm gonna focus on Lance Stroll in this video. Obviously, it's been 2 2018 videos in a row where I focused on an entire team because I had both diecasts. We're going to focus on Williams, and I'm going to do a little 360 because there's always bits of the cars that I really never get to see. Wow, this is a really bad angle because my camera kind of has a halo around it for my tripod. The lighting is just really not working for this car. So I kind of got to make the car off-centered or keep my hands in the frame just so it looks interesting. But yeah, this is a great car. Williams though, 2018, absolutely abysmal season. I don't really know where it went wrong. They just must have built a really bad car, which is unfortunate because I mean it doesn't look too bad, and they have Lance Stroll on their team. And now, obviously, Lance Stroll is a driver who is a bit controversial because, obviously, his dad pays for his seat. I think in one ways that is where Williams went wrong. They have 2 pay drivers, but Lance Stroll is a fairly talented driver. He proved it at Baku last year that he could drive a car. And he got a podium in that race. And you can say what you want about who was no longer in that race, how Felipe Massa should have won. You could say what you want, but in the end of the day, he still did get the podium, which is not an easy task in Formula 1 these days. I just didn't look at the rear diffuser. But Williams just went so wrong this season. Their first points were in Baku again. Lance Stroll finished 8th, and then they didn't score points again until Italy, many months later. Lance Stroll finished 10th originally, and then they Grosjean got disqualified, I think, and that bumped Stroll up to 8th and Sorokin up to 10th. It was still a good showing, 10th and 11th, not too bad for the team, and then it went to 9th and 10th, but it was a fluke. They were not able to capitalize on that. So I don't know where Williams goes from here. They have sort of a thing where they just change their drivers all the time, and I think that really hurts them. You guys might know what videos I've been watching by mentioning that. But they did it again for 2019. All new Williams driver lineup. And Lance Stroll is moving on to Force Racing Point India Canada F1 team. Stroll, I don't know what they plan on calling that team, but that's where he's going, which should be pretty good because that team's got a heck ton of money now. Never really gave a good look at the rear wing either. And they actually kind of have a T-wing back there. That is really nice. That's really nice detailed. I love the carbon fiber detail on the MiniChamps cars. As I've mentioned in previous videos, and SMP Racing, I mentioned it earlier, that's what got Sorokin into the seat. But yeah, I don't know what you guys think about Williams for 2019. I think they're they're stuck. They're up a certain creek without a paddle. I really don't think without a major regulation change they're gonna do well, and I think they need to shuffle some management or something because. I mean, they were bad in 2013. They were not too good in 2012 either. I mean, pretty much 2010 to 2013, besides that win, they weren't that good ever. They certainly weren't the Williams of the 90s and early 2000s at winning races and championships. Except, of course, that one race in Spain in 2012. Excuse me. And then the regulation change happened in 2014. They got Felipe Massa, who got beaten by Bottas every single year, but, I mean, they had him too, so, I mean, they had two pretty solid drivers, I should say. Then they sort of got screwed a bit. They hired Lance Stroll. A lot of people didn't think that was a good choice, and then Nico Rosberg just was like, yeah, bye, guys, I'm retiring. And so now, here we are, Williams. What do you guys think of that team now? Where are they going to be? But overall, the diecast, it's very, very nice. It's a MiniChamps diecast. It's really the best of the best when you're looking for F1 diecast. Certainly the price of the price. But I actually got this diecast on Amazon, heavily discounted thanks to Christmas money and gift cards. Well, I guess it wasn't discounted. But I didn't have to pay as much of my own money for it, which is extremely nice. What do you guys think of the diecast? Yeah, so, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video, which will not be the next Williams car. I will assure you that. It'd be kind of dumb if I posted 2 videos in a row of the same car, so we will be looking at the next car. Very interesting car, a car that's a little bit close to home. You guys should know where I live because of the fact I'm talking in this accent. But thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next video. I'm extremely looking forward to that one. This is going to be one of my favorite diecasts, I think, that we look at in this series. So, I hope you guys are excited and shib. Let's look forward to that, and I will see you guys in the next video. Okay. I swear I want this video to end, but it wouldn't really be the proper end to the video if I didn't show you guys what our 2018 grid looked like. So let's take a quick look back. I already looked them over individually at the beginning of the video, so let's take a look down. My camera's got a really weird focus. I guess turn the brightness down. There we go. Yeah, that looks nice. I wish I could get it to stay at this brightness all the time. Still playing with this camera. That looks really good, actually. Holy crap. Yeah, we got the Ferraris on the front row. I mean, if you guys have a problem with where I'm placing these diecasts, I don't know if anyone watches to the end like this, but we've got the Ferraris on front row. Vettel first. Oh, the lighting went away. Raikkonen second. We've got Pierre Gasly in third. Marcus Ericsson up here in fourth. I actually didn't mean to put it like this. I think the Williams would be last. He scored more points than Brendan Hartley, so I guess we'll stick it like this for now. But that might be the one that's disputed. But yeah, that is what our 2018 grid is looking like as of now. It's looking pretty nice, and of course we've got the frickin' 2017 Saubers in the back just because I don't know why I can't seem to move those. But yeah, very nice. Okay, this video is actually over now.